Hello, this is Jeremy at Kupper Chevrolet. As a second edition, I'd like to show you that second Equinox that I promised you. And I noticed that there are a lot of safety features that are worth noting in this one. And I'd imagine you in your position might want to have a few extra safety items. And I'll let you know about them here. As it turns out, this Equinox looked like an iceberg, so I decided, just like the last one, I would clean it up for you. Just walk around. As you can see, at $18,950, despite it having a lot more features on it than the last one, same identical color, interior and exterior, it's an excellent deal, and it has an awful lot more content as far as options go and things like that. It is still an LT, but one of the things that it does have, and I joked about this earlier, remember when I told you that that last Equinox you had to snap your fingers or whatever and the back seat would fold down? Well, this one does something similar. Through a button, it'll do this. I wish my Yukon XL had this. It's kind of a nice feature to have. And of course, these seats fold down just like the last one in identical fashion. You'll see this one has rear park assist, so it beeps after you if you're starting to get too close to something. Let me close this again, and I will show you this one also has a backup camera. Nice deal. Alloy wheels. Good tread on those tires. And this is a certified pre-owned, so if it needed anything, it got it. As far as anything needed, as far as maintenance or anything like that. Okay, yeah, somebody just kicked me out of my nice warm car wash, so we'll finish doing the video outside. But as you can see, identical looking back seat in wonderful shape, just like the last. All-weather floor mats. Power windows, power locks. One thing the other one didn't have is a nice Pioneer audio. Last one didn't have power seats, but as you can see, this seat looks just as nice as the last one, and these really do hold up nice. They do put up with an awful lot of abuse. Alrighty, so this one does have 38,543 miles on it as we speak. Of course, this has cruise control like you're probably used to. Or expecting, but let's start the talk about safety. This one does have forward collision alert, so it lets you know how close you are coming to an oncoming vehicle. If you're gaining on a vehicle that's up ahead of you at a really fast pace, it'll let you know. Second of all, this button down here, lane departure warning, so it will notify you if you start to swerve out of your lane. This has a radio a lot like you're used to, of course, AM, FM, and XM radio. You'll get 3 months of XM to try, so satellite radio is yours. But as you can see right here, and I will say another piece of safety when you're in an unknown place such as North Dakota, nav. This one does have a navigation function on it with maps and kind of give you an idea of how to get from place to place. Very handy little thing. This has also got all-wheel drive with the same 6-speed automatic transmission that I talked about in the last one. Looking topside, you can see it does have a sunroof on it. Functions nicely. Right there is a button for the hatch, basically that hatch pop that I showed you. This is the control for the sunroof. I'm gonna have to figure out what's up with those little dots. I'm not sure. Of course, those are just for the fog lights, or for the reading lights here. And then this is also a nice thing. These little 3 buttons right here. That's called Home Link. If you have a garage door opener, you don't need to have them hanging off your visor like most people do. Just push a button after it's been set, and you can get into your garage with those. Once again, moving along, this one is a Bluetooth equipped vehicle, so with your cell phone, once it is set properly, you can receive and send hands-free phone calls, things like that. Nice thing to have, so you can just keep on driving and not fumble with your phone. One more thing that is a matter of convenience, this does have cloth seats, but this has heated cloth seats. These do come on when you hit the remote start. This one does have a factory remote start in it. Yeah, as long as it's below, I believe, 40 degrees outside, those seats will come on if you remote start the vehicle, and it'll make your seat nice and warm. One thing you'd see before, or didn't see before, is that you have automatic climate control. So all you have to do, let's see if we can see that come up. You see that temperature? You can just set it to a temperature, and then just forget about it. It'll maintain that temperature all the time. You don't have to fumble with the fan. It does the thinking for you. Another kind of underappreciated thing that this vehicle has is automatic lights. So you can, of course, shut them off, but most of the time people just keep it on the auto function, and in that case then the lights only come on when it gets dark outside. In fact, on the dash you see there's that little bump right there. That's a sensor that tells the car how light it is outside. Also has fog lights, which are just extra lights if you need them up in front. I know this was a lengthier video than the last one, but this one does have a good deal more content to it. So please get a hold of me once you see this, and let me know if this might be the one that works for you. Have yourself a good afternoon, day, and until I talk to you next. Take care.